everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today I am back with another video, and this time I'll be reviewing the MODELONES PolyGel Kit, which looks like this. I honestly just love the box. Like, all of the different colors are just so cute. And then of course they have their name in the middle, and it just says Nail Gel Extension Builder, and it says Enhancement Kit. So I absolutely love the cover of it. On the back we have, of course, the things that are included in the kit, as well as the instructions. So basically it's like polygel. I feel like it's in between acrylic and gel. It's not necessarily just gel, but it's it's like in between both of them. So it gives you the instructions, and of course, first, you have to prep the nail, which would be to remove the shine from the natural nail. You have to pick the nail tips. You apply your base. You apply the polygel. You cure the polygel for 2 minutes under a UV light, or 45 to 60 seconds in an LED light. You remove the dual form. You trim, you shade, polish the nails. Of course, apply the top coat. And so pretty much the same thing. So I'm gonna go ahead and open it up. So the inside just looks like, inside of it just looks like this. So it comes with 6 different polygels. 5 of them are just regular polygels, and then one of them, which is this one right here. This one is actually a temperature change color, so it's like the mood polishes kind of that change color with the temperature. It also comes with the tips, which I like that they put them in the box, because before the one that I reviewed a while back, they came in a bag and you're having to like dig out the different numbers out of there. So I love that they added a box for the nail tips. We also have, of course, the top coat, the base coat. We have a poly nail gel, which is a slip solution, and I think the last one that I had, it didn't come with anything to like clean your brush off on, so I think that's what that is. It also came with a little blue glitter. It's just loose glitter, and then also some colorful rhinestones, and then of course it came with a nail file and the actual brush. So I'm gonna be doing it on my nails. As you can see, my nails are bare, so I'm gonna be trying it out, and hopefully it works out for me. But I'm gonna leave all of the other information down below for anyone that's interested. There is gonna be a promo code, which is Natalie10, Natalie 10. And of course it's gonna get you 10% off. And then also, when you order this kit, they are good about giving out stuff. So when you order this kit, you will be getting a 6-piece tool kit. You're also gonna get a free nail polish, and then free shipping. So that's like $23 worth of free stuff when you order this polygel kit. So again, it comes with 5 different polygels, which is your white, you have soft pink, light pink, light apricot, nude, and then the temperature one. And then again, you have your top coat, base coat, glitter, and rhinestones. So it comes with, a variety of different colors. That way you can do, like if you want to do an ombre pink and white, you can do a solid pink, and you'll have different, shades of pink. And then it also comes with the mood changing, or the temperature changing one. So I'm gonna open them up. Let me see. Okay, so the one that's the color changing is actually like a in between purplish and pinkish gel. So it looks like this. So that was the temperature change color. We have the white one. We all know what white looks like. Let's see. And then also they are 0.53 fluid ounces. So here's the white one, and this one just looks like that. And of course it's just white, so it's just of course a solid white. Next I have the soft pink. Looks like this. This one's cute. So this one's like an opaque pink, and it looks like that. This one is so cute. I might end up doing this one because I don't even know what I'm gonna do yet. We have the light pink. This one might be like more translucent. Yep, it is. So this one's like a translucent pink. And then we have two more, which is the light apricot. Hopefully I'm saying that right. Let's see. Okay, so this one's like a little bit lighter than the soft pink. It's more of like a nudish color. And then lastly, we have the nude one, which I'm sure is more of like, you know, brownish color. Okay, yeah. So this one is the nude. As you can see, it looks more, you know, brownish. So I'm gonna show you what the colors look like, because I was, you know, wiping this off on a paper towel. So again, this is the nude right here. The first one is the nude. That second one is the light apricot. We have the light pink, that is soft pink, white, and then this one, the second one, is the temperature changing one. So that's what the colors look like. So now I'm gonna go ahead and of course try it out, and let me show you the tips as well. This comes with 10 different sizes, and then it comes with a total of 120 nail tips. So oops, I've already dropped them. So they just of course come, you know, in separate little compartments, and the sizes, they come in a number, let's see. Okay, so they have a number 11, so that's different. You know, usually nail tips go from a number 9 to a 0 or 10 to a 0, but these come in a number 11 to a number 0. So that's pretty neat. It gives you more, you know, options and sizes. So I'm gonna go ahead and get started. Again, I will leave all of the information down below. If you're interested, be sure to use the promo code, and then also be sure to take advantage of those free things that they always give out, and also be sure to, you know, just subscribe to their email list. That way they can send you out different promotions. So I'm gonna go ahead and get started, and I'll be sure to flip, you know, the camera around so you can see exactly what I'm doing. And then also, I forgot the most important thing. So the price of this PolyGel kit is $45.99. But again, there is going to be a 10% promo code. So be sure to click the link below if you're interested. But I'm going to go ahead and get started. I still do not know what I want. But the first thing that I'm going to do is I'm just going to go ahead and size my nails. I'm going to be doing my left hand first. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and get started. The first thing that I'm gonna be doing is applying the plastic forms, or the dual forms. And again, they come in a number 11 to a number 0. So the first thing I'm gonna do is just make sure that when I size the nail tips, that they fit from sidewall to sidewall. Even though we're not gonna actually be gluing these on, you still wanna make sure that they're not too big or too small, because if not, the PolyGel is gonna run over to the sides once you apply it. So here we have a number, this is a number 9. I'm gonna go down to a number 10. Let's see. Okay, so I think a number 10 fits good. The other one, which was the number 8, was a little bit too big. As you can see, it's actually touching my skin on the side. And I think the number 10 is gonna fit perfectly. Yeah, so I'm gonna use a number 10 for my pinky. Let's see. This is a number 7 for my ring finger. Six for my middle finger. Another 7 for my index finger. And as you can see, the nail tips come with lines, and that's just basically a guide so you can know what length, you know, you want your nails. That way they're all the same size. And then for my thumb, we're gonna use a number 3. So I'm gonna go ahead and put those aside. And then again, it came with a nail file and then the actual brush. I think I'm gonna just keep all of the polygels out, because honestly, I still don't know what I want to do. So I just went ahead and put the nail tips over to the side since I'm done using those. And then I'm only going to be doing my left hand for right now. So remember that when you're doing both hands, you do want to make sure that you size each tip. You don't want to just, you know, size one hand and then not size the other one and just use the same size, because a lot of the time, I know for a fact that I think my right hand is smaller than my left hand, I think. Or no, I think my right hand is bigger. So I know my thumb is bigger than this one. So you want to make sure that, again, you size each finger. Okay, so after we finish sizing our nail tips, I've already prepped my nails and cut them down and removed the shine. I want to focus more on the actual application of the PolyGel and not so much, you know, the prepping, just because I think we all pretty much know how to prep. And if you don't, you know, you can just watch one of my other videos, you know, to get more information about that. But basically, to prep the nail, I just push the cuticles back and then I remove the shine from my natural nail by using a 180 sanding band. And then, of course, if you don't have a drill, you can just remove the shine with the nail file. So you don't necessarily have to use a e-file. So after that, I'm going to go ahead and basically pick what I want to do. I think I really like the soft white, or sorry, the soft pink. Yeah, I think I really like this one. So I think I'm going to use this one. The white one. What else? I think that's it. I'm also going to need a little dapping dish, and I'm just going to fill it up, or maybe like just put a little bit of the slip solution. I'm just going to pour a little bit in there. And it's actually like a little squeeze bottle. That way you don't pour too much in there. And then I'm going to go ahead and also get my top coat and my base coat, which look like this. And then, of course, I'm also going to use my brush. So we have the brush that came in the kit, which just says Model Ones, and it's a brush and a picker. So, of course, on the left side, we have the actual PolyGel brush, and then on the right side, we have the picker, and this is what you use to pick up the PolyGel from the actual tube and place it on the nail tip. And then, of course, we're going to need a UV lamp. So I'm going to be using my Nano X UV LED lamp, and I'll be sure to leave the link in the description to that one as well. Alrighty, so I've already prepped my nails. I've already removed the shine and pushed my cuticles back. So the first thing now we're going to have to do is just apply the base coat. So we're just going to do a thin layer, making sure that we only apply it on the natural nail. So I applied the base coat, and this is what my nails look like. So now I'm going to go ahead and put them under the light, and I'm only going to cure them for 30 seconds since I am using my UV LED lamp. And y'all, this thing is burning. Usually when you apply gel top coat, or sorry, usually when you apply gel polish on your nails, like, it does have a heat spike. So I definitely felt that, you know, when I put my hand in here. So just, you know, warning. Alrighty, so I cured the base coat. So now we can go ahead with the PolyGel. So again, I'm using the pure white and the soft pink, which is the number 1 and the number 2. So I'm going to go ahead and first start off with the pinky. So again, we use the number 10 for this one. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to, let's see. I'm trying to figure out what color I want to use. I think I'm going to go ahead and just do all pink for this one. So you just want to basically squeeze some product into your picker, just like that. And then I'm going to go ahead and place it on the nail tip. Make sure you spread it out. After I apply it on the nail tip, I'm going to use the slip solution. So I'm going to dip my brush into it. I'm going to go ahead and just wipe the sides off. And then now I'm just going to be brushing the PolyGel to make sure that it's all nice and smooth. Make sure that it's on the edges really good. And then again, the lines at the bottom, those are just your guides for the, you know, for your length. Okay, so now I'm gonna go ahead, once I have the PolyGel on the nail, I'm gonna go ahead and apply it on my nail, press it down, and then as you can see, some of that PolyGel came out from the back. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna dip my brush into the slip solution and I'm gonna clean around that cuticle area. Make sure that, of course, just like acrylic nails or gel nails, you don't want any of that product on the skin, because if not, you will get lifting. Okay, so honestly, I think that that number 10 was too small, so I'm gonna go up to a number, let's see, a number 9. Yeah, I think this will be better because it wasn't, you know, it wouldn't stick down. It kept lifting up, so I think it was too small. So I'm gonna go ahead and try again. So same thing, just squeeze the product out of the container or the bottle. Just place it on the nail tip. And then just spread it out. Alrighty, so after I apply the product on there, again, I'm going to go ahead and place that on my nail. And then as you can see, we do have that product that came out. So I'm going to go ahead and clean around that cuticle area. And just like that. And then now I'm gonna go ahead and place it under the light. Okay, so I cured it for 60 seconds. So now I'm gonna go ahead and just take this off, and it came off really, really easy. So this first nail was kind of a disaster. Again, I haven't really used the PolyGel other than just one time, and I just did one nail. So I'm gonna go ahead and try again. I'm not gonna give up this easily. So of course, you know, we are gonna come back and do some filing. So I'm just gonna leave that one just like that, and I'm just gonna move on to the next nail. So again, make sure that you grab the right size form. I'm gonna, for this one, I think I'm gonna do that same pink. Let's see. I'm gonna use, or maybe I can do, let's see. Okay, I think I'm going to keep it simple. I was going to do the ombre, but now that I see that it's a little bit harder than I thought, I'm just going to stick to just using the pink. So again, just apply the product on your little picker tool. Place it down. And then now I'm going to go ahead and I'm just going to do like tapping motions to kind of smooth it out, and to make sure that it, you know, covers the sides and just the entire nail. That way we don't have any little gaps on our nail. Okay, and I can tell that this cuticle area is looking a little bit too thick. So I flip the tip over, and then I'm just brushing it down towards, you know, where the actual tip would be. . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . And this is not hard to move at all. Like, it moves so easily. Okay, this one I'm going to go ahead and drag all the way to the bottom because I think I applied too much product. So I just dragged it all the way to the bottom. And now I'm going to go ahead, let's see, hold on. Okay, so now I'm going to go ahead and place it on my nail, and be sure that when you place it down, you don't press down too hard because a lot of that product is going to come out like it did on my pinky. So I placed it down, and then now once it's placed down, as you can see, some of that product kind of ran down at the bottom, like underneath the nail. So now I'm going to go ahead and just brush that product down to smooth it out. So brushing it down towards the tip. That way you don't have a big ball of product like I do on my pinky. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and cure this one. And again, I'm curing for 60 seconds. Okay, so this one is done. So I'm going to go ahead and take the form off. As you can see, it came off really easily. And y'all look at, see how it has that natural curve. And then of course I can cut it down and, you know, shape it once I'm done. I'm going to go ahead and do the same thing for the other ones. So make sure that you don't apply too much product. That way you don't end up with a super long nail like me. And then once I'm done, I am going to be filing around like this cuticle area because I can see that there's a gap right there. So I'm just going to go in and, you know, just fill that in. So it's all going to be a learning process. Again, this is my very first time, so it's a bit harder than what I was thinking, but I'm going to keep pushing through. So same thing, I'm just going to apply the product on the picker. Placing it on the nail. And then with the brush, we're going to just smooth it out. And again, I'm just doing like tapping motions. Okay, so this one I didn't do too long just because, you know, I don't want to have to do so much filing and cutting down. Just because this one I left it like this because I applied too much product. But I'm going to go ahead and place it down. Again, be sure not to press down too hard because as you can see, a lot of that product will come out. So I'm going to just clean around the cuticle area. And then once that's down, we're going to just brush the product down towards the tip at the bottom. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and place that one under the light for 60 seconds. So same thing, just take this off, and what you want to do is basically just squeeze it at the tip, and then it's gonna just come off very easily. And then as you can see, it lays down so smooth. Like, you really have to do no filing other than just shaping them up, and then of course around the cuticle area, and that's it. But as far as like the actual surface of the nail, y'all, it's like smooth, like super smooth. Right now, again, it is looking a hot mess, but I promise that it's gonna look a lot better once I'm done. But I'm gonna go ahead and just do the same thing on my other two fingers, and I'll be back. Alrighty, y'all, so I finished applying the PolyGel. So now I'm gonna go ahead and of course trim this one down because it's way too long. Let's see. Okay, so I went ahead and trimmed them down. So now I'm gonna go in with the nail file to shape them up, as well as file, you know, around the cuticle area. So again, the steps to doing. Alrighty, y'all, so again, so the steps that we did was we prepped the nail, we pushed back the cuticles, removed the shine. After that, we sized the tips to make sure that they fit, you know, perfectly on the nail, not too big, not too small. After that, we applied the base, which looked like this. Once we applied the base, we cured it for 30 seconds. After that, I applied the PolyGel on the tips, placing it on the nail, making sure that we clean around the cuticle area and underneath the nail as well. After that, we cured for 60 seconds. We removed the form, and then we did that on all of the nails. So now we're gonna go ahead and just reshape the nails. So I'm using the MODELONES 100-180 nail file, and same thing, I'm gonna do them a coffin shape. So I'm just following the sides at a 45-degree angle. And then I'm gonna do the free edge at exactly a 90-degree angle to make sure that they're super straight. Just like that, as you can see, we got that perfect coffin shape. So same thing for the other one, same thing. File at a 45-degree angle on the sides. And then 90 degrees at the free edge. Alrighty, so after I reshaped the nails, as you can see, they look really good. And then again, they are really nice and smooth, as you can see at the top. But I do have to go around the cuticle area. So I'm going to go ahead and just use the same 100-180 file that it came with. And I'm just going to gently file around the cuticle area. So same thing as usual. We just start from the right side, going around the cuticle area to the left side. Okay, so now I'm just going to go in and just buff them because they're already nice and smooth. I'm just going to go ahead and buff them in case there's any little bumps. Alrighty, so they look really good. So now the next thing I'm gonna do is, and this is not something that you have to do, but remember, since I did mess up my pinky, as you can see, it's like a big ball. So I'm gonna go in with my drill bit, and I'm just gonna file that off. I'm gonna go ahead and use this one, which is a drill bit by McCart. Alrighty, so now I'm gonna go ahead and wash my hands and I'll be right back. I'm gonna go ahead and put all of these products up. And then again, these, I don't know if I mentioned this already, but these can be reused. As you can see, once you take, take them off your nail, they look like this, so they can be reused. Okay, so I washed my hands. As you can see, they're really nice and smooth. So I still don't know what I want to do. I don't want to do too much because I really, really like this color. So I'm probably gonna add some bling, maybe some glitter. Let's see. Okay, so I decided that I'm just gonna use some of this angel foil and I'm gonna apply it probably on my ring finger. So I'm just gonna cut a few little strips of it. Okay. So I'm just gonna use their top coat, which is this one. I'm gonna just apply it on my ring finger. I'm gonna pick up the strips with my little brush. Place it over the top of the top coat. Make sure that you apply the strips on the nail before you actually cure the top coat. Alrighty, so I applied the angel foil on that ring finger. So I'm gonna go ahead and just cure that for 60 seconds. And then, like I said, I think I'm just gonna be adding some bling to the other ones. Okay, so I just cured this one. So now I'm gonna go ahead and apply some bling. So I'm gonna be applying, let's see. I'm gonna be applying some probably on all of them. I'm gonna do some right in the middle of my index finger, and of course I'm using my wax pencil. I'm using my SS6, SS12, as well as this bigger piece. Okay, so I did this to my index finger. So now for the rest, I think I'm gonna do like some around the cuticle area. Alrighty, so I finished applying the bling, so now I'm just gonna spray the nails with the activator. After that, I'm gonna go ahead and apply the top coat on all of the nails. Alrighty, so I applied the top coat on all of my nails. So now I'm gonna go ahead and just cure them for 60 seconds. Okay, so I cured them for 60 seconds. So now, since I did the strips on this nail, I'm gonna just buff them out just because it's still a little bit rough. And remember, when you do strips like this, you wanna make sure that all of these strips are basically encapsulated in the top coat. So I'm just gonna gently buff the top of the nail just so we can have a really smooth nail. Because if not, if you just leave it rough, most likely those little strips are gonna come off. I'm gonna just use an alcohol wipe to wipe that dust off. So now it's nice and smooth. So now I can go in and apply the final top coat on the ring finger. And then I'm gonna go ahead and cure this again for 60 seconds. Alrighty, y'all, so here is the final look. As you can see, they turned out really, really pretty. The color is just flawless and the shape just looks so good. We have a nice apex, like they just look really, really good. As you can see, we have a nice thickness too. So they turned out really good, even though at the beginning, you know, I did have a little issue, but it's just a matter of getting the hang of it, you know, and they'll turn out really good. So if you're looking for something that's, you know, pretty reasonable in price and also pretty easy to use, as well as no odor, then this is your to-go kit. It's really easy to do again once you get the hang of it, but you are gonna have to just mess with it and kind of see, you know, what works for you. So again, this is the final look. The price for it is $45.99. I'll be sure to leave all of the information down below, so be sure to go check them out. And again, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you guys next time.